There has been a 3-year study now, which you're also reporting on today, looking at discrimination against Muslim and Hindu and Sikh and other Middle Eastern and South Asian communities in America and around the world. It's a follow-up to a 2010 study finding terrible discrimination against these communities. Tell me what the new results are.
That's right, Andrea. This is a group called SAALT. It's South Asian Americans Leading Together. They're a major minority rights group. They did the 2010 study, as you found, looking at a huge swath of America. We're talking about Hindu Americans, Muslim Americans, Sikh Americans, Middle Eastern, Arab, and South Asian Americans. They really wanted to see what is the climate like for this huge section of the population. In 2010, they found it wasn't good. Well, 3 years later, they've done another follow-up study, and the bad news is, unfortunately, they say the climate has only gotten worse. And how did they know that? Well, they look at two metrics, really. They look at hate crimes in America, and they look at what they call xenophobic political rhetoric. That's basically any time that elected officials or people who are seeking that office say things that cast members of these communities as disloyal or suspect or un-American in any way. And I think on the hate crimes issue, we have some numbers to show. What they found is actually quite disturbing, that the rate of hate crimes has increased, the intensity has increased to a point where they're now occurring every 3.5 days. And remember, Andrea, these are the reported numbers, the documented numbers. Experts actually believe the numbers could be quite higher because they think this is an underreported statistic. Now, on the xenophobic political rhetoric, they do a bit of naming and shaming in the report. I'll go so far as to say that the examples that they have range from a presidential candidate saying that any Muslim candidates would have to prove their loyalty to him before he would consider them from cabinet members, everything down to a member of Congress saying that because we're at war, young Muslim men need to be profiled in this country. And when you look at this big picture and kind of take a step back, I think what's significant is that 13 years after 9/11, it's clear these numbers show there is still a huge gap of understanding, of familiarity, and of tolerance. And that's despite the high level of increase since 9/11 in reporting on and scrutinizing and studying members of these communities. And when you look at this report and you see where these communities are, that's kind of the picture of where we are in this country right now. Andrea?
And it is not a good picture at all. Amna Nawaz, and we can read more of your reporting on the web. Thank you so much, Amna. Thank you so much, Amna.